Listening to my favorite show with my man Sharp Shot. Chopping it up radio. Plenty other things to do, but I'm putting them on hold. Sitting in the studio, listening to Chop It Up Radio. Things are getting kinda heated. Think we better take it to the phones. Don't know how we gon' make it. This is the show that goes where you take it.
Where you gonna take it today?
In a minute we'll be ready, 'cause you know it's on tonight. Ain't no way we gon' forget it. Chopping it up, chopping it up, chopping it. Now I'm laid back, listening to my favorite show with my man Sharp Shot. Chopping it up radio. Plenty other things to do, but I'm putting them on hold. Sitting in the studio, listening to Chop It Up Radio.
What's going on, people? This is your man Shop right here on Chopping It Up Radio, on ChoppinItUpRadio.com. This is the show that goes where you take it.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Chop Radio. I am Chop Radio.
Hey, this is Zuby. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Your man King Buddha the One. What up? What up?
What's going on, y'all?
Not much.
Nothing much. Another week. We are in the building. Another week. It might be too close. Because when we just on YouTube, do straight right around. Headphones got to turn down a little bit. You still got echo?
Can you hear me?
Your phone might be going.
We good.
We straight. I need to get that no more. Alright, y'all, what's going on?
Not much.
How's everybody's week?
It's pretty good. I had a busy week.
I'm still here nonetheless.
Hear that?
For real, I've been like sick for the last 2 weeks, man.
What's wrong?
This is medicine, man. It got me feeling good.
Can I ask you to take a medicine coat?
For my body, man. Getting older, vitamins, all that good shit. You gotta take care of yourself.
Okay.
So, when you've been living crazy for the last 20-something years and you decide to get it right, you gotta bring it just out this motherfucker.
When you put all the wrong shit in your body, and then all of a sudden, you start putting the right shit in your body.
Exactly.
Or not even putting the right shit, leaving the bad shit alone. That's why I'm drinking right now. Stop drinking. It's a big change. It's a big change.
Yeah, it is, but we need to do it though. Y'all in y'all 40s, and I don't know how old you are. I'm not gonna ask you, lady.
Because I look like I'm in my 20s.
Yeah, you do look young. You look very young. Black don't crack unless you smoke.
I actually will be 43 this year. Scorpio season.
So most of us are real, in our 40s. My doctor told me now's the time. This is the time. Your 40s.
That's when
you want to go up, or you want to go down.
Yeah, that's when it goes down.
It don't have to go downhill though.
But that's when your body starts to literally change. Regardless of what you do, your body is going to hit that peak where it changes.
Yeah.
So it really doesn't matter.
No, you still want to, that's when stuff starts breaking down in your 40s, unless you start exercising and start moving. That's when your sciatica starts acting up is in your 40s. Your blood pressure starts acting up in you.
Blood pressure, diabetes, hips hurt, everything. So you gotta take care of yourself.
Yeah, you gotta start getting active.
Hey, we got a special guest here tonight. You ever introduce a special guest?
No, leave his ass alone. They can see him.
No, they can't.
Yeah, look at the screen.
It's the coolest nigga alive. I ain't with the big dogs and all that shit. But I fuck with Adolf and R.I.P. to my man. He was my favorite. Tyson was my favorite. I ain't gonna lie. Tyson was like my nigga. I really trust Tyson.
He was like a dirty
Tyson do shit.
Yeah, Tyson was just a big. I'm still here. Tyson was my man. But I fuck with. It's like now that Tyson got Adolf became my favorite.
But Adolf was always good too.
He was, but Tyson was my favorite. You know what I'm saying?
But
now that man, just I don't even want to talk about it. I was about to say when Tyson left us, it was difficult, but yeah. City gonna be.
Now you got City.
She gonna be trained up like Adolf soon.
I know it's an echo. I know we working on it. His bed with us, but we got the sound rolling, so we keeping it moving.
Honestly,
I don't know why I said so. Like I said,
He know it. Look, see, look at him. You know I was talking about and I ain't gonna roll on this. He wild as shit. He wild as shit. He like, I know you love me.
honestly,
that might be a Facebook setting. I might have to look at the Facebook setting. That might be a Facebook setting.
Check him on YouTube. See if
Let me see. Let me go to YouTube.
All this wild shit going on this week, man. What you got for us, man?
I was about to say, what's in the news?
Wow.
Hold on, let me just make sure I want to. What do I got for us? Let me see. I had it.
Well, actually, like I said, I was trying to get away from the wild shit.
Okay. I mean, but it is what it is.
I mean,
it is what it is, but I was trying to get away from the wild shit. I was trying to find shit that, we could kind of enjoy, not necessarily enjoy. Yeah, enjoy talking about. Because I'm tired of talking about the shooting, the killing, and all that shit.
But I mean, if you want to go into something, some bullshit, there was a high speed. Well, there was.
No, tell us about the good stuff that you was like.
I'm gonna go real quick. There was two cars that was, I guess they raced each other, high speed chase or high speed, driving at high speed, and ended up crashing on the south side. One ended up flipping upside down, and they found a girl in a car. She passed away, and they did arrest another young lady. But this is the kicker: the two cars were cars that were carjacked. And then you know that DC now is at. I want to get this right. 800 carjackings for the year.
Your Mayor Bowser. She putting some sort of plan in effect, so we're gonna see how it works.
According to DC police reportings, let me see this. The latest 754 carjackings, and I think that was on October 3rd. So it's up to 800 now. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't totally off with how many carjackings they reported. That's crazy. I remember back in the day when we was coming up, carjacking, it was like, you wasn't about to do no jacking because you got it was
No,
they were. I didn't say they weren't. I'm just saying you got a minimum of 20 years.
Well, yeah, that's when the carjacking thing became a big deal when we was younger. They made it that way.
You got a minimum of 20 years. I guess.
Is that not the same now?
No, I mean, obviously,
I don't think so. Because I mean, honestly, when it was.
I am down. Sit down with the echo.
When it was the 20 years, you had less people doing carjacking. Honestly. Now it's I accidentally stopped the YouTube shit recently. Let me see if I can resume. Alright,
Yeah, that sound better.
Thank
y'all. We got it.
We tested this shit earlier. It wasn't doing nothing. Alright,
No,
What
it
was I
just
about
went
to say?
the same way.
Huh?
I think it went the same way. Maybe you need to restart it.
All right, y'all hear the echo now? That was my bad. I had to reset the camera, and I forgot to mute it.
Nah, we good. Echo gone, y'all.
Yeah,
Tell us, let us know.
I forgot to mute the camera audio. That's my
we
bad.
good money.
That's my bad, y'all. I forgot to mute the camera. I had to reset the whole camera shit, and I forgot to mute the camera audio. That's my bad. Yeah. So, like I'm saying, I mean, it just seems like you got minimum 20 years. It was minimum 20 if you was carjacking when this shit kind of got popular, and I want to say that was like the 90s to the early 2000s.
Yeah.
And you know what? You know why? I'm gonna say this is what I think. This is my opinion. I think that the carjacking now is extremely popular because of the keyless entry.
No, well, to be honest, the carjacking really got crazy for my era was in '93 with the Honda Accords.
No, you talking about thefts, not jack. I'm talking about straight
jacking and thefts.
I'm gonna be honest with you. But Honda Accords, them shits was
They
so
was
easy to
stealing them.
steal.
They
It was
was
so
stealing
easy
them.
to steal. It was no point. Niggas was jacking the high end cars that was difficult to get with a dip puller. But now, like I said, nowadays you got the keyless cars, so they definitely get harder to steal unless you got that modern technology that you're gonna pay a lot of money for. So that's why I say the carjacking has gotten more popular now because of that's a huge reason, in my opinion.
Well, all that shit's gonna slow up the moment we start fighting back. And this is why I say to y'all, get your pistols, get your concealed carry, and start busting back. Keep your strap. And I hate to say it, but I'm gonna say it. Even if you don't got a concealed carry, keep your fire on you. Because the moment one of these youngins get their little ass bust, they gonna start realizing people is ready. You know what I'm saying?
People already fired on them before?
Nah.
I think there was a dude that they tried to. Well, it was something. It was a case that I saw. They tried to carjack him or something where the guy got.
I thought they ended up killing somebody.
Well, look. Yeah, it's going to
fire back. So you familiar with what I'm speaking of? I think he started firing at the youngest, and he ended up getting locked up.
Well, no, they're gonna have to change that shit. They got again the politics, man. That's why, and that's why I feel that question, that topic that Ebony brought is so good. But it's the politics, man.
We're gonna get into it. We definitely gonna get into it. Let me say this though too. What was I about to say? My bad. As far as the carjacking is concerned. Oh well, I'm gonna say that for later. I want to get into what I asked you about. So I'll kind of tell y'all what I'm talking about. So I was saying we always go back and forth about what parents should be held accountable for, right? Mm-hmm. So my question is, what should parents be accountable for? Don't answer the question yet. We're gonna get into that in a minute. But what should they be held accountable? Me and Buddha always go back and forth. I always say the parents need to be held accountable for some of these crimes that these kids are doing. And as far as if okay, you get caught doing some shit one time, you ain't got no record, whatever. That's cool. You could be a little lenient. But if you keep 2, 3, 4 times, because sometimes these police be saying that they be catching the same dudes hours later after they then got released. After they got locked up the first time. Yeah. So those are the ones that I think the parents should be held accountable for. That's what I always say. Buddha said no because I'm a wild. Say it, Buddha.
I just think they should be held accountable for the Adolf farted. Adolf farted. It's time to go, Adolf. It's time to go. He ain't here farting. He done bust his ass. He done fucked up my whole flow. I can't even think right now. I can't think. I lost my train of mind. What did you ask me? What did you ask me?
We were talking about being held accountable. Should the parents be held accountable? I was saying
yes, parents should be held accountable only
to a certain extent. You say
to a certain extent for the monetary issues. Shout out to Chanel, Miss Hunter. Shout out to Queen Lady. Shout out to the First Lady, Miss Ingrid. What's up, y'all? But yeah, I say the parents should be. Shout out Ebony. I say the parents should be held accountable. for monetary. Like if your child is a certain age and he go out and rob somebody and crash up the car and all that, don't make these people premiums go higher. Make these parents pay for that. The age of accountability, up to the age of accountability.
What would you say that age is?
15.
Now,
once that child's 16 and up, it's on them. Burn their ass up. Make them.
Yeah, I definitely think that
because the age of accountability biblically is what, 11?
11 or 12.
So
now, if you have these kids out here that's 11, 12, 13 years old, and they repetitively keep committing these heinous ass crimes, they need to be held accountable.
Okay, but when you're saying hold these parents accountable,
the kid.
That's
what I'm trying to figure out.
What do you want to do? Because you have some kids that are just off the hook.
Yeah, that's why.
That's what he always say.
They can't handle, especially if it's a single mom trying to raise a boy that is just off the hook.
Yeah,
tried so many things.
But guess what? At some point, that mom got to let go too. So this is the thing.
Yeah,
it's a double-edged sword. So if you are that single mother and you're struggling and you see your child running down the wrong road, you work with them. You know, first time he get locked up, you go bail him out, talk to him, whoop his ass, do whatever. Second time he get locked up, be a little sterner. Third time, now you got to let his ass sit. That ain't your baby no more. He's a devil. Yeah, no, for real. It is what it is.
I totally agree, bro.
It is what it is.
I totally agree. Because at some point,
but what if you're saying, I'm talking about this kid's like 13.
Whatever. I don't care how old he is. It depends on the pattern. So if my sons are 14 and 16. If my 14-year-old go out here and carjack somebody, that's the first thing he did. I'm going to deal with it. I'm going to get him out. I'm going to fight the case with him. I'm going to deal with it. He was wrong. I'm going to let him know he was wrong. We're going to deal with it. Now he go out and do it again. And then again, oh, nigga, the system got you. Now, I'm going to still love you. I'm going to still be there for you, but I can't baby you no more. You done chose a path. You see what I'm saying? Once a child chooses his own path, you all you can do is feed into that child the right way to live. And you feed it into him. You're going to try to beat it into him. You're going to try to do all that. You're going to do what a parent do. But once that child has made his decision, like me, I was raised properly. I was raised with respect. I know to open the doors, to say ma'am, yes ma'am, no sir, no. I know all that. But I also know how to get out here and judge and get it how I live. I know the boat. I choose my path. I chose my path when I was 15. I started thinking about it at 12. But I really said, 15, this is what I'm going to be. I'm going to be me. Not saying I'm this or that.
Now, why?
I'm going to be me.
Why?
Because you are who you going to be.
No. When I say why, you said you was jugging. We know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Why? What made you? Because you wanted extra?
Reason, I didn't want, well, honestly, I didn't want to put the strain on my mother because she was just doing enough to get us what we needed. I had wants too. And that's what it really is. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't poor, but we wasn't. We wasn't good. We wasn't good.
You couldn't wear polo every day like a lot.
If I didn't get out and do what I needed to do, I could. Now, don't get me wrong. I could get that pair of J's in the beginning of the year. I could get that leather coat. I could get that.
Get all that shit in the beginning.
But I couldn't get the extras that go with it. The money in my pocket, another pair that just came out. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of greedy and wanting more, but
if you would have gotten caught plenty of times, do you think your
I know would have.
I mean, with you getting caught, do you think your mom should have been held accountable?
Not at all. Not with what I was doing. Now, if I was going out here busting old people in the head and all that and messing up their stuff at a certain age, then she should have had to pay something because I was still able to be grasped at a certain age. But once I'm 15, 14, nah, that's on me. I done chose my path. Don't blame my parents.
At that point, I totally agree with. I totally agree with that. And then too, there needs to be more stiffer penalties.
Yeah, like we all know right from wrong.
It's just, and I think
so. Queen Lady, hold on. Queen Lady say she disagree. What you disagree with? She said he knew what he was doing by carjacking, so he gonna pay the price. That's what I'm saying, Queen Lady. I agree with that.
No, but you saying he's gonna fight the first time. She said no, he gonna pay the price the first time.
Oh no, when I say fight with him, I mean, I'm going to be there for them, regardless. Not the child mess up. Come on now. If your child mess up, you just don't abandon them off the first sign of him messing up. That's not being a parent. So I'm going to be there, and I'm going to fight the case with him. I hope he win. But if he don't win the case, I'm going to still be there for him. But when it becomes a continuance, that's when you got to let him know, look, now you in the real world. Yeah. But a child gonna make mistakes.
Child gonna make mistakes. Yeah. But the harsh mistake of carjacking. But they seeing all this shit on TV. They seeing they friends doing this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what is getting a lot of these youngers to do this shit. And like you said, I know we can't be with our kids 24/7. We gotta hope and pray that they doing the right thing. But there are a lot of these parents who just don't give a fuck and they want to be friends with their kids.
Yeah, well, you got to be friends with your kids to an extent.
To an extent. You still got to have an authority. Yes. Your child has to have
a median.
Enough respect that I'm the authority.
We can be fear.
Your buddy,
but a fear?
A parental fear. I don't give a fuck. Your child has to have a parental fear.
So do y'all kids fear y'all? What y'all think? Do y'all kids have a parental fear y'all? They fear their mother. My kids fear their mother. They know I'll fuck them up if it. Listen,
you the soft one.
I am to an extent.
I mean,
so like, if you disrespect your mother, I'm in your ass. That's it. I'm like, that's the worst thing you could do is disrespect your mother. My sons. That's the worst thing you could do is disrespect your mother. I ain't worried about you disrespecting me because guess what? You a man. You a boy. You're gonna try me at some point, and I expect you to. You know why? Because at some point, I'm a wonder why. It's in your manhood,
it's part of manhood
to buck a little bit. So I expect that from you with me, and I'm ready to deal with it. But don't disrespect your mother. That's it. That's it's. I don't expect my kids to really fear me, but I expect them to know it ain't sweet. Because if they fear you, they're not going to be open with you.
Okay, but there's.
I don't mean when I know what you mean when you say fear. There you go.
There's different levels of fear. So notice I said keyword. I'm sorry. Notice I said parental fear. So number one, you should have that fear as a young age. You should have the fear of, man, if I do this dumb shit, my parents are going to kill me. But you know they're not going to.
See, I had that fear and I still did shit.
But then two, the other fear is disappointment. Disappointment.
Not to get caught.
Let me tell you, y'all. And so look, Miss Hunter said her kids sure do. Yeah. Ebony said, "Speaking to your mic so they can hear you, Zudi."
Oh, can you hear me now?
Now listen, don't get me wrong.
I just got to turn you all the way up.
I was one of them kids where my mother didn't even. I was one of them kids where my parents didn't have to beat me. They didn't have to beat me. Them being upset with me hurt my feelings. My mother could talk. My mother could talk to me and make me cry.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
She didn't have to beat me.
You just said my whole point. That it was a parental fear. That parental fear of letting your parents. You feared letting your parents down. That's and kids don't have that shit nowadays. In my opinion, huh?
I got beat.
I didn't.
Oh, my parents didn't hit. My parents didn't hit.
I got my ass whooped.
There was 10 of us. Oh hell, nah.
I ain't get ass whoopings from my mother though, because my mother didn't have any control over me. My grandmother in the beginning. Then when she passed, my mother took over, and then it was like she ain't care.
Chanel said, "My kids don't fear me, but they know I'm the disciplinarian, and you allow them to get away with everything." Miss Hunter said, "This generation requires being knocked out."
This generation definitely does.
Listen, come on, y'all. But listen, I don't feel that they are no worse than we were. They just doing dumber shit.
And
because we did dumb shit, and it's online. It's being caught more.
Okay, so
come on, y'all.
So let me ask you this. Do you think that social media plays a huge part in a lot of these kids' actions?
Of course.
Hey, look, Ebony said the same shit. That's the mother I am. I never believed in beatings. Me talking can make them cry. Hey, Ebony, that's the mother I had. When my mother was upset with me and sat me down on her bed, I'd be like, okay, Mom.
No. My mom would sit us down, give us the word, and tell you why you're getting a beating.
I ain't get beatings past 10.
No.
Or 9.
I think I was the same. All right, so we behind on this. Let's go into.
It's Buddha Speaks. Let's go. It's Buddha Speaks. Let's go. It's Buddha Speaks. Let's go.
Wait, I was saying, why your head not shaking?
All right, y'all. So this week on Buddha Speaks, man, I just want to bring up the song of the week for me, and it is by Tyler, The Water Dance. Make me sweat, make me harder.
Oh.
I love that song, y'all. I love that song. Tyler, Water Dance.
I know
Have you heard it?
Yeah.
Can you do the water dance?
No,
Come on now. What's up with you? You better not fart one more time. So,
I'll kick him out in a minute.
make me sweat.
This is
All right. So, what y'all know, Buddha Speaks, man. This is just a little segment, man. We talking about what's going on in the streets and the music and everything. So, this new chick right here, I think she's from the Caribbeans.
Mm-hmm.
Make me sweat.
I would play it, but I can't for
Make me
copyright
harder.
reasons.
I need y'all to check her out. She is a very talented young lady. The music is awesome. And I feel that, I just want to say, I feel that the music is coming back full circle. We getting good music again. You know, as far as the R&B side. With the R&B side, it's not dying.
When would you say it got fucked up?
Well, R&B?
Yeah.
When everybody started dying, when Whitney passed, when Mike passed, when Luther passed, we started losing all the greats. And then the groups grew old.
Mm-hmm.
New Edition grew old. Silk grew old. 112 grew old. So the R&B started dying. But now the women, the sisters, shout out to them, man. The Scissors, the Biancas, the what's her name? Monet.
Who's your name?
Janelle Monáe?
The sisters, man. They is.
You gotta also. What's the young lady from here?
Ari Lennox.
Ari Lennox.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Ari Lennox.
Mhm.
What's the other young lady? I can't remember her name. My wife listens to her all the time. My wife loves SZA.
Yeah.
But to me, I said it before. I said this in the past. SZA is a professional side chick.
Why you say that?
Because every
So was
song-
Whitney. So was Whitney.
Whitney wasn't never no professional side chick.
I'm talking about music wise.
Saving all my love for you. She
That
is
definitely
talking
was
about
a side
being
chick.
a
Yeah.
side
That
chick.
definitely was a side chick
Listen,
song. That
yes.
definitely was.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
You're
Wait a minute.
right.
Wait a minute. Let's break that song
Keith Sweat
down.
was a pedophile. But go ahead.
Let's break that song down. A few stolen moments
Listen.
is all I can.
No, and all that we share.
Look, he started singing the
You
first
got
line.
your
He
family.
realized.
You got your family, and they. Shout out to Whitney.
It's the first line you realize.
Shout out to Whitney.
But look, you never.
But she
realized,
had the man though.
But you never realized it until you actually had somebody break it down.
Damn. But it's a whole lot of side chick hits.
Yes,
but
that's what
no,
I'm saying.
What's
keep
the?
talking about
All right,
almost
let's.
every song from SZA
All right, y'all.
is a side chick song. You got The Weeknd.
No.
I just got him for The Weeknd.
No.
You got let's go down the
Chanel
list.
said Zooty right.
What?
Yeah.
Well, let's act this. All right, ladies, because it's only the ladies in here. I'm not gonna give y'all the answer, but what's the number one side chick hit?
Song?
And it ain't from the 2000s or the 90s.
Hold on.
The number one side chick hit.
If you
know it, just type it in.
not if you think
don't
you're
know.
lonely now.
Nope.
No.
It's a woman.
It's a woman.
Number one side chick hit, and we all love the song.
Not super. Karen White wasn't Superwoman. Wasn't a side chick song.
No.
Betty Wright.
No.
It's not Betty
Not
White.
Betty Wright. I'm trying to.
Midnight Train to Georgia?
I know
No.
it is. I know
Come
what
on,
it is.
y'all.
I just can't
The
think about
number
it right
one
now.
joint.
As We Lay.
As We Lay.
Oh,
Okay, I had to like.
Now,
okay,
I don't
As We
care
Lay.
if As
That
We
is the
Lay
number-
made it all right for women in the 80s to be side chicks.
That now, have you ever watched her story?
As we slept the night away.
Have you ever watched her story though? Like
No.
I think they did an unsung on Shirley. Who is that? What's her name?
As we slept the
I want to say
night
Shirley Murdoch, but it's not Shirley
away.
Murdoch.
I thought it is her name.
That's a Shirley
I
Murdoch.
think so.
Okay, I'm gonna look at it.
Happen. Now we
And that was the
can
shit.
turn back the hands of time.
I'm not
All
sure.
y'all sang that joke.
Kelly-
And y'all love
okay,
it.
Shirley Murdoch. Yeah, Shirley Murdoch. It was
Yes,
Shirley Murdoch.
we've stolen
she was heavy in the gospel and into the church. And so when she came out with that song, they kind of looked at her side-eyed with that song.
You know how many women in the churches with side chicks?
Of course.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We love you. We respect you.
No, I didn't say that. Nah, but yeah, we definitely, that song was the best, and it still bangs to this day.
It's the number one song in my life. I love it. Oh, Secret Lover. Okay. Miss Hunter say, Secret Lovers. Yeah, that's what we are.
Nigga, this ain't America.
We going back. We going back tonight, y'all.
We got this nigga on
So
America's
understand, y'all feel a certain type of way about these side chicks, but look at the hits that these side chicks made.
I mean,
because we both belong to someone
I don't give a fuck
else.
I don't give a fuck what nobody say. At some point in time, everybody has been.
I'm not going there.
Not maybe a side. So everybody has been a side chick
or a side guy.
Yeah, or had a side dude at some point.
That's two farts. That's two farts.
I kick
fart
him
number
out.
two. That's fart number two. The nigga got gas.
Adolf,
get up. Get up, Adolf. He over here laying on me farting.
I kick him out. Adolf.
Is he asleep?
Out. Open the door.
Open the door, Mizzuti. Come on, Adolf. You got to go.
Get out. Get out. Y'all see my big boy. Get out.
You done ate too much. Bye, baby. Bye. I love you, but you got to go.
Get out.
You're still my favorite, but that ass stank tonight.
Yeah, he be busting his ass in this joint all the time. That dog food got that high protein.
No, you all right.
They got that high protein. Yeah, I'm gonna stand by it. At some point in time, every woman
and man,
almost every both. Of
not
course.
Knowingly. Ebony said not knowingly.
Some not knowingly, but some know. I don't give a fuck what you say. At some point in time, throughout your entire lifetime, especially us folks that's in our 40s, at some point in time, you've either had a side dude, been a side chick, or both.
It's
and
all right.
I still say both.
I don't think that deep into it. I think it's part of life.
I mean,
it's just
part
women.
Of dating.
Yeah, it is. Dating. It is because it's just that women justify. Women try to justify it like,
and so
I don't
men
care.
do sound a little bitter. Men do the same thing.
I don't give a fuck. I told y'all last week I've been a side dude before. I don't care.
So come on with it, man. Let's get into these topics, bro.
All right, what's up? What you got?
Man, coming out the gate, Ebony asked a real good one, y'all. She asked if we as a people had our own country, would things be better? Would we do better? Now, my answer, before everybody start answering, my answer is depending on the politics and the way that the country is ran. And when I say that, I mean the finances, the way equal pay, equal rights, like the way America built. If we run it like America, no, it ain't gonna be no better. But if we run it properly, where you get paid properly, I get paid properly, and everybody's getting equal pay, and the resources are plentiful, then yeah, it would be better. It would be better.
Technically, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go ahead, T.
See, everybody's saying that. Hold up, we did and sold it to others. No,
it wasn't.
Everybody's
sold.
saying that.
It was. Hold up, it wasn't so, and that's where I was gonna go with it. We did. Black Wall Street. There was so many thriving black towns that just thrived off of black money, and the whites had to come into some of those towns to get certain things as well. It's just that because we were thriving as a community, they found ways to tear that shit down.
But he's saying if we had our own country, like
no, of course. But I'm just kind of bringing up history.
So, but check this. So off the break, Ms. Hunter said we did and sold it to others. Chanel said no. And again, the first thing y'all say is greed is real. All right. Correct. So if we got our own country tomorrow, is this the first thing y'all gonna say? No, greed. This y'all gonna come into it negative?
No,
that's gonna be the first downfall right there. We ain't even coming in the thought. You manifest what you think, and you speak it out your mouth, and you make it so. And I need people to start understanding that. So if you speak negative, you already manifesting it.
And also, I think
too selfish to grow and build with each other. Good God Almighty.
That now, I
don't think we are.
I would somewhat agree, but then again, if we were able to socially obtain the things that we want to obtain without any roadblocks, like the ones that we have had over
Yes.
the years and have now, then and we're able to 2 seconds. We're able to sustain a nice way of living for each other and help each other out. It'd be perfect. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Go
That's the
ahead.
thing. The thing is that like we need to get back to being or thinking as a community, because if that's the case, we're never going to grow as a people. Other
Facts.
cultures work together as a
Facts.
community, and they build together, they grow together, and then people wonder why, you know what I'm saying, they're taking over. They're taking over. So if we have a negative mindset going in, it's never going to work.
So
I'm
Ms.
glad you
Hunter
said
Ms.
that.
Hunter said, I'm leaving. I don't trust y'all. Lolita said, you can't build with all niggas. God damn, Uncle Ruckus.
But that's the thing,
But-
niggas.
so listen.
Niggas.
So
But
listen, hold on. So understand this. Nobody is tapping into. Understand this. When that shit happened in Africa, y'all talk that, we had gold and land, and we ain't had shit over there either. Because Africa was fucked up. The resources weren't as plentiful. So if we had our own country now, where we had the resources of water, electricity, jobs, homes, all that, and everybody could eat and make money equally, if we all could be equal, it wouldn't be fucked up.
No.
Niggas ain't never had that chance to be equal.
I
So
totally
y'all
agree.
screaming, we can't, we too this, we too that. We never had a chance. We never had a chance. Give a nigga a chance before you say what a nigga gonna do. Y'all sound just as bad as these racist Peckerwoods.
I totally agree with you on that, and I totally agree with what you said too. If we had but we need to build each other up as well and help each other out. See, that's the problem. Everybody now is for self.
But the thing is, do you think that anyone is always going to want to be equal? There's always going to need to be somebody
that wants
that's
more
on top.
You know what?
Now,
You know
I'm
what
not
it'll take?
saying-
It'll take for the
Like-
real to rebel and for the non-selfish, because the people that is selfish, it's because you got a selfish spirit. Everybody, don't say every black person got a selfish spirit, because we don't.
No.
We don't. It's a majority, but guess what? The same way that these white folks came along and built law and made law, we got to make our own law, and we got to force our laws upon one another. You see what I'm saying? We got to make hold ourselves accountable.
Let's make this more realistic and say, what if there was a city that was built that was strictly for us, and that city was maintained very well, and everybody got an equal opportunity. You come in this city, you got to work, but you get paid fairly, and everybody eat.
Yeah, so what's going to happen? Where we going to go wrong at? If you make $100 an hour and I make $100 an hour, we all got the same opportunities. We all are given a fair shot.
Now,
Not that, backdoor shit, your friend can get you this and that. If we all could get a fair shot, what make you think we can't be civilized?
Now, I'm not against, certain people with certain trades and certain things making a little more, but I'm like, everybody has an opportunity, because goods are not the same as far as price wise. Services are not the same as far as price wise. You definitely got to get paid what you're worth. So I can see people making more than others. That's fine, but at least if everybody has a fair share to make something, and it's no poverty. That's the key thing. Poverty. If there's no poverty, we'd be good.
So from these comments, I'm gonna ask one deeper.
Yeah,
I'm gonna ask one deeper.
Go into the
real.
comments real
I'm gonna ask
quick.
one deeper. So from the comments, it says, Lolita said, we don't have a selfish spirit because we too damn friendly. That's how we became slaves in the first place. We became slaves from being nosy. And being, that's what it was.
And friendly.
No, it wasn't friendly.
It
wasn't
is.
friendly. Getting snatched up like thieves in the night, that ain't
Being
friendly.
friendly.
We didn't just
But-
walk on the. Have y'all did y'all history?
Because they came in, we tried to teach them the land. We tried to
And
teach
then
them
they
how
turned
to
around
grow.
and.
So that's us being friendly.
But we had,
Shit.
some of our
a friend-
own.
Like,
All right, let me read some more of these comments. The white's gonna bomb it. Ms. Hunter said, try it in the hood first before you jump out there trying to get a country.
That's why I
Lolita
said
said,
city.
no, don't try it in the hood. You can't take money to poverty. That's the problem. Everybody makes a come up on hood niggas, but won't educate them. Ms.
Ooh,
Hunter
I like
said
that
the
comment.
rich rob us every time we get paid. So let me ask y'all this from y'all comments. if the Caucasians came along and said, "Oh, I want to take you," and just y'all ones that feel this way about black folks, if they wanted to take y'all and take them to their new world and let y'all live with them and leave the rest of the black folks behind, would y'all go?
So basically, a city gets gentrified.
Yeah, if they decide to accept you in their city
and you get accepted into this neighborhood because it's. I mean, I honestly, it's probably a lot of people that would go if it's less crime and they ain't got anything to worry about and they can raise their kids without. But do you think that?
But crime is everywhere.
Crime is everywhere. You got white collar crime, blue collar crime. You know.
Crime is everywhere.
They said sounds like a setup. Nope.
I know.
No bullshit. It do. It does. Did y'all hear about? I know we went on it last week, but did y'all hear about this list of places that you cannot take a woman on a first date?
Oh, I read that shit.
Woman absolutely.
And I asked a beautiful question to go with it. Go ahead.
A list of places women absolutely refuse to go to on the first date. So Cheesecake Factory, Applebee's, Chili's, Chipotle, Olive Garden, the movie. We know T ain't going to Olive Garden. The movies, Your House, any fast food chain, Buffalo Wild Wings, Wingstop, Red Lobster, Buffet, IHOP, Denny's, The Gym, church, Starbucks, coffee dates, ice cream dates, family functions, movie night, Netflix, Hulu, and etc. Somewhere that requires a long drive, bowling, nightclubs, hookah bar, a bar just for drinks.
So look,
that's nowhere.
Lolita said it's been
exactly.
But listen, hold on.
That's what I said.
So listen, I asked the question, and like they said, all these places are so wrong. Now I asked the people that are in long-term relationships and the people that are married, where was y'all first dates? And guess what most of the people said? The people that are in good relationships, been together forever, guess what their first dates was? Most of them places that they said you don't take a first date.
No, I've had my first date was at a coffee shop.
There's nothing wrong with that.
So that's why I was like, okay, there's some places on there that's off.
Ain't nothing off on a first date, damn it.
We was talking about this earlier. A coffee shop would be a great place because you can sit down, relax, have a cup of coffee, and talk and get to know each other.
Look, Queen Lady said first date don't matter, long as the chemistry there. Miss Hunter said Ruby Tuesdays. You see what I'm saying? This married. She married. You know what I'm saying? Queen Lady married. Lolita said hookah on there.
Yeah, I think it did have a hookah bar.
It did.
I mean, my first date was the movies and Olive Garden.
No, they said a bar. I'm like, why can't you just have first date drinks at a
That's
bar?
what happened last week with that chick. But
yeah, true that.
So where was your first date?
Whose?
Yours.
I told you. The Olive Garden and the movies.
Okay. Mine was, I guess technically.
But I was in West Virginia. I didn't have much to choose from, but that was it.
I guess I could say mine was downtown D.C., the national, downtown D.C., because we walked around a little bit, and then we went back to my place. But
oh, so your first date was your place?
Technically.
Did you hit on the first date?
No. She wasn't having it.
But
then when I took her out,
would you have looked at her different? That's another thing I want to talk about.
No,
you wouldn't have, right?
No,
because there was another post. What do you call sex on the first date?
Oh,
it all depends.
And a lot of people threw me off with these answers.
Because let me just clarify that also, because we have been talking for about 2 weeks or so, maybe a little bit, about 2 weeks or so, 2 to 3 weeks. I just came home from my brother's funeral, and I met her on Match.com, and we was talking on the phone for a while. She stood me up on our first date. We were supposed to go out, but when we did finally go out, and then when I actually took her out, we actually was going to a hookah bar.
So, ladies, do you feel? Come on, ladies, do you feel?
Hold on, Tia. What about you?
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Your first date.
Well,
I
as
said
far
it was
as
at a coffee shop.
You did say that.
Shop for like 3 hours.
So look,
and that was probably the best date, wasn't it?
Miss Hunter said Pizza Hut will please me. Real gangster shit.
It wasn't that.
No, that's gangster shit.
But
Lolita said, okay, so I went to a museum on a first date, and I'm not married. So that's a great date.
That's a great date.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's
First
great.
dates don't have to.
Ebony
involve
said,
a whole
"I'll
lot,
go
you know what I'm saying?
anywhere."
Yeah.
Ebony said, "I'll go anywhere but McDonald's because I don't eat that. That's what's up. But only bougie bitches have these problems." No, that's real. So, ladies, let me ask y'all, going into the other part, do you feel you have to sustain and have a guideline on when to have sex with a person? Like,
No.
if you want to do it the first night, do you feel you can't do it?
Because you're going to be looked at as a hoe?
No. I feel
That's
like if the chemistry, I go for chemistry. Like, and if our vibe is right and the mood is right, then.
And see, not that. I think I think that's the proper thing. But I think a lot of people feel the judgment. They worry about judgment.
Who's judging me? I mean, at this age, I don't give a fuck.
I know.
Like,
At this age,
just like,
but then
who's judging me?
The
So
person
sex.
that you about to sleep
Come on,
with.
ladies. Sex,
No.
first date.
Because if you're going to judge me, I ain't going to
How
see
you
you again.
feeling?
Cool, bye. Whatever. Like, no.
Ebony said, "If the vibe is there, I don't
Yeah.
care."
Yeah, I want
Yes,
to know
Lolita said yes if you're turned on. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
sometimes shit
Yeah.
happens. And
I'm like, at this age, who's judging you?
yeah, and that shit could turn out to be something that a long lasting relationship. You get all the bullshit out the way.
Miss Hunter said, "Take me to Wendy's where the frosty machine works." Oh my God. That's clutch. That's
funny.
clutch. If they got strawberry frosties now too, so I can go with that.
I can't even remember.
Hell yeah.
I can't remember if we went through this, but that's just so. That's just like if you don't have sex with the person, and then you find out that y'all just not sexually compatible, or he or she don't. Please
Well,
your ass.
again, now, I might be wrong. I might be wrong with this. Now, as far as what you said, I think the sexual compatibility comes from once a connection, not just upfront sex. Because if we had sex up front, that don't make us sexual compatible. The sex might not be torch at all. But if we do wait and we build and we want each other and we learn in each other, that might make the sex torch. So I ain't gonna say the compatibility comes instantly.
How long do you think it takes? Like, what if it?
You
what if
gotta
it,
learn
like,
a woman's body. I don't know your body immediately my first time
No.
meeting you.
What I'm saying is, like, what
But
if
I'ma
you
find
guys
out.
what if you guys been like vibing for a while, right? Then you wait to have sex, and then you realize that you guys aren't sexually compatible. Do you try to
See, that's
or-
my
or
thing.
do
What is
you,
sexually compatible? What do you mean? It sound like he just ain't hitting it right, or you ain't giving it up right. What do you mean sexual compatible?
Like,
Ebony on fire tonight.
like
bro.
it ain't. I guess I don't know. There's no sparks. There's no nothing. So do you try it?
Lolita said, "Bruh, let me tell you, if you wait 90 days, it's not going to last." Chanel said, "You can do whatever you want because you're grown, but can you honestly say that you wouldn't side-eye her afterwards?" Fuck no, I wouldn't. OG Henry said, "First date don't get any, but my truck almost ran me over. Forgot to put it in park." Lolita said, "What is sexual compatible?" Yes, Lolita, I said the same thing. Lolita says sex is bad. Yeah, what is sexual compatibility?
It's bad. It's quick. It's
Oh, nah, quick though, man. That might be you got some good or he excited. Come on, y'all ladies. Don't act like a
but
nigga
my
supposed to
thing-
last. So a
no.
nigga supposed to last a long time every time?
But no, what I'm saying is, if it's short every time,
What's short?
like
2 minutes.
two, no.
That ain't no 2
If
minutes.
it can't even get through a whole song,
A whole song, okay, that's longer than 2
no,
minutes.
half of a song.
So 2 minutes
So,
is
like,
alright
two
then?
songs.
No, a song is
No,
like
2 minutes.
a good song is
It's like
3:46.
3 minutes.
So
3:46.
Like shit.
1:30.
Like
a minute and 30 seconds, and it's over.
A minute and 30 seconds? Yeah, I think that's a stretch. That's pushing it. Should nobody be that short? A minute, 15 seconds. Unless
That's 5 pumps.
you done got them already there and then you jump off of it and then jump
And
on
then
it.
jump on it,
So,
then, yeah,
a lot of
you
the
right
time
on
you
that.
got to blame the women too. Because a woman will give you that top until you already there. You about to go. And then she want to jump on it. So,
And then get mad at you because you came quick.
Right.
Fuck you expect me
So,
to
yeah,
do?
you gotta work it out.
That's not. No. That's
What the
not.
fuck do you expect
But
me to
let's
do?
move on.
But
It's all
yeah,
your
we're gonna
fault.
move on. But when I
Alright.
say sexual compatible, I mean I think you need to know each other first. and that can make y'all know each other's bodies and what you like and what you don't like. Because every woman don't like the same thing, every man don't like the same thing.
Correct.
So if she asks you what you like, do you tell her?
Huh?
If she asks you what you like, do you tell her?
But see, women don't ask that. Do women ask what a man like, or do they just do what they do and say, "Get yours, I'm gonna get mine"?
No,
a lot of these women
ask like, "What do you like? What turns you on?"
Look, I wasn't always married, but most women are like, "You get yours, I'm gonna get mine."
Whatever you like.
Yeah.
Whatever you like.
No, you don't ask somebody. Well, like no, because I mean, y'all.
No, but hold on. Let me say this.
You've never asked your wife before y'all like what she likes. You just did whatever.
Yeah, I did.
Let me say this. Like, and so in the beginning when y'all talking on the phone and all that shit,
that's what that comes.
Those questions do come in. So, what type of shit you like? You know, for some people, and when I say for some people, like it's been relationships or women that I've dated, whatever with. Sometimes it's came up, sometimes it hasn't. I just had to figure that shit out.
Right.
But sometimes it has came up. All right, what's your favorite position? What you like? I like man pool. Or you got that option to where it just comes up in the middle. I literally had somebody scared the shit out of me the first time. Choke me.
Oh, no. That goes perfect with what Ebony said. She said conversation can play a lot in the sexual compatibility.
Because you'll find out.
Lolita, who wants to get pumped for 15 hours? Lolita, 3 good pumps should put you out. Henry said she wanted to go but didn't want to appear easy. Shit. Sex on the first date means commitment isn't what you're seeking. Gotta disagree.
Not necessarily.
She could just
disagree. That's not true.
Lolita, what that tongue do? Go ahead, girl. I ask everything. Okay, Lolita. Only when it comes with putting a finger in the book. Lolita is all right. She's all right.
Now that's
don't want to get punched.
I think my wife did hold out because she didn't want me to look at her different or funny or some shit like that. But I think she wanted it. Baby, you know you wanted it that first night.
Now I'm gonna tell you,
my house on the south side.
So
you know you
how about
it,
this? So ladies, do you leave your man? And fellas, would you leave your woman? Would you leave them without getting theirs off?
I do it all the time. It's like no.
Yeah, I mean I have.
Everybody has at some point. Everybody has at some point.
What you mean, not purposely?
Like,
you know if that nigga shot off or not? What do you mean? That's bullshit.
You may be taking too long.
It's been plenty of nights with.
Well, get him out the way.
It's been plenty of nights where my wife is like, no, stop.
Nothing I can do.
Your wife will say, no, stop. And
it's
leave you.
Plenty of nights where them drunk nights, stop. You're never going to come, stop. And just be like, fuck it.
I would be worried not making my woman come. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna keep it style. I would be worried because I'm like, you know what? I couldn't even be mad if she go get it from another nigga.
You talking about at all or just at this particular time?
Like, period.
No, if it's a particular time, but I'm gonna get you off regardless. But
some way, shape, or form.
Sometimes.
Damn. She said, I have. Come on, y'all. Don't want to get punched. Depends on the situation. Yeah. I'm just upset because all these dating rules that I followed and still not married. Y'all, Ebony said y'all in my business.
Hey,
You better make that man come, ladies. Listen, I don't give a fuck what you got to do. If that nigga make you come, you make. It's give and take. Now, if he don't make you nut, then you got the right to not make him nut. But if he make you nut, you better make that man nut. Don't be like that. I don't give a fuck if it takes till the sun come up. Get that biscuit. Get that biscuit.
Who like to be choked? Anybody like to be choked? Any ladies out there like to be choked? Good, I know you like to be choked.
I like to be beat, choked, cussed at.
I like to choke. It kind of turns me on.
You're fucking sick.
That shit, like I said, that shit scared the shit out.
Ebony said, "Not in my business." That's funny.
All right, so like I said, Ebony on fire tonight. I swear. Are black men the only men that want to go 50-50 in a relationship?
Ooh, that's a good question.
She is on fire.
That's a good question. Are black men
Yes.
The only ones that want to go? No.
Yes.
No,
absolutely.
they're not. Now, me, I'm against 50-50. I wish, let me tell you something. I can't stress this enough. I wish my woman didn't have to pay bills. I wish I was the man in that financial bracket that could handle it all. I wish she didn't even have to work. But that's not the case. So I don't think any man really. It's not in a man's nature to not want to pay highway. It's not in his nature. He wants to pay. He wants to be the head of the household. A real man.
If a man does not want to be a head of the household, then
but y'all don't come into a relationship saying, "All right, babe, I got the rent, and you take care of
Yes, the
everything
fuck
else."
we do.
So hold
Not
on, but
all,
let me
no.
Yes, we do, baby. I got the rent. You got this.
Let me ask you this.
No, they do not.
Let me ask you this.
Ms. Hunter said race doesn't. Hold up. Lolita says, well, Miss Ingrid says yes, I agree. Miss Hunter said, oh shit, it's going fast. Ebony said, nah, for real, I please him, and vice versa. Miss Hunter said no. Ebony said, I like aggressive sex though. Miss Ingrid said yes. Miss Ingrid said, I agree. She agreed about the 50-50 with the black men, I do believe.
Okay.
Lolita said 50-50 only started after COVID. Oh, shit.
I got it.
Miss Hunter said race doesn't determine that. Lolita said that's when inflation happened. Ebony said Buddha juice feels the same way you do. 100. A real man wants to pay that shit.
Now, let me say this. I feel like if I definitely could take care of all the bills, I definitely would. What I did try to do was say, okay, hey, let me take the most expensive.
Right. That's
and
good enough.
You handle the rest. You know what I'm saying? And I'll take the most expensive. And I don't make a lot of money, but that's why I got a second job. So I could be able to do that. Let me take on the majority. Huh?
Y'all are some of the fear.
It's in a man's nature.
It should be anyway.
It's in a man's nature to want to provide.
Not to work.
Now, if he don't, you need to check yourself as a woman.
It's in a man's nature to want to provide, but it's in
See how
some
you ignored
black
what I just
women.
said? See how you ignored what I just said?
No, because
if a man always want to go 50-50 with you, I mean, you got some 50-50 pussy.
No.
That's what that means. You got some 50-50 pussy.
I didn't say somebody always wants to go 50-50 with me. But I'm saying is with a lot of black men, you see that.
Now, when you
say
say
they always want to go 50-50 with bills and everything else inside the household, but then they want the woman to do this, take care of the kids, blah,
I
blah,
totally
blah,
agree.
blah, blah, blah.
I want to elaborate on something you said.
That's not a 50-50 thing.
Zudi, I want to elaborate on something you said. You said coming in, it's always 50-50, right? But as far as coming in, does it change or it's always 50-50? And then I'm going to elaborate on that a little bit more.
For me, it has changed.
So coming in, it was 50-50, and then it's changed.
It's changed, of course.
If you want to tell, cool. If not, I'm not going to go deep into how it's changed, but I just want to know.
I ain't married, but it's changed.
Right. But how is it
being paid?
Hold on. Lolita said,
okay.
Woman barking up the wrong tree if they expect him to pay his rent and her rent. Lolita said, if he not making 6 figures or more, then it's impossible for him to take you to dinner, pay his bills, pay your rent. Why can't she pay her own rent?
But we're talking about 50-50
to do
as
things she can't even be consistent
if people
with.
are living together.
Ebony said, I'm so much of a giver and independent, I just wouldn't allow it. So when I say coming in, how are you coming in 50-50? When you say coming in, you mean living?
Yes.
It shouldn't be coming in 50-50. That's where y'all fuck up at. If I move in with you, first of all, don't accept a man moving in with you if all he can come with is half. Say you're not ready to be with me then, because you want that man to be a provider and you want to cover the back end. So don't expect something if you accept something. So no, let me say that one more time. No, don't expect something if you accept something.
Say it again.
Don't expect something if you accept something.
First of all, I'm not saying
amen.
But in most relationships, especially black relationships, men come in there 50-50. That's why she's having this conversation. They start off with doing 50-50. A lot of black men don't step into the plate saying, I'm going to take care of this whole household and you handle the kids.
Guess what, though, sister? A man, that's in his nature. A real man.
Do you think that it is?
I'm not saying it's not in a man's nature because I've dated other races and that's exactly what they do. So
I said man, not black man.
But the question was black men.
Right.
Now I got a question. Do you think that it is due to the economical status? Because honestly, most men of other races, they either work 3, 4, 5 jobs in order to do so.
Oh,
especially other cultures. No, that's
they don't.
The
Them
cultures,
white men getting that 150, 200
well, no,
a year.
I'm about to say you got a lot of different cultures that will work 3, 4, 5 jobs just to be able to take care of everything. But then sometimes they have their women work, or like I said, you got that the other race who has that generational wealth who can afford to take care of everything because
but
they
that's
got
not
it.
Always just generational.
Lolita said
Not
yes,
necessarily
Jamaicans do.
Yeah.
A lot of like the Ethiopians, you see them working 1,000,000 jobs just to be able to provide.
So let me ask this: when you move that man in, because here's the thing. Hold on, listen. I'm gonna tell you, not you. I'm talking about women. I'm gonna tell you what the problem be. Women, you got the unloyal, bum ass, good dick. Then you got the loyal, providing shrimp dick. Y'all will go for the unloyal, toxic, good dick and accept him. Hold on, and accept him to change. Oh, but then you got the medium, mediocre in the middle that handle his business. But then, so had to throw that in there.
But explain that one a little bit.
What, the middle?
Yeah.
The dick ain't the best, but it gets you on, and he pay his bill. And he take care of you, and he ain't busting you upside your head. But no, I mean, it's like ladies will accept something for so long and then expect that change. And now you done babied this man. You done became his mama.
How's that babying somebody?
Because I know women, while they at work, this nigga's at home with the new Madden in his drawers, eating the kids' snacks that ain't even his kids. And she at work. And he at home smoking pack, waiting for her to come home, and he gonna dick her down. That's how he pay his bill. So you got women that accept that, and then they turn around and get older and wiser. Now they want him to pay bills and do this and do that, but you didn't come in the gate with him like that.
But no, I said come into the gate.
Okay, coming to the gate 50-50?
Come into the gate, be doing 50-50. And then eventually, if we decide that this is what we're going to do, you're going to take care of most of it.
How you going to set that man up like that? Listen to what you just said. You just said coming in the gate. Hold on. So, all right, your dog. What's your dog name?
Lulu.
Lulu, because you love Lulu.
Yep.
Now, I want you to hear what you just said.
Yep.
So, you start Lulu off feeding her kibbles and bit. I mean, Ooga Nooba, that's the shit, right?
Yeah.
You start I'm about to say Lolita. You start Lulu. You start Lulu off feeding her Ooga Nooba, right? Then you start feeding her motherfucking Alpo wet food shit garbage, right? And now you want her to just accept that. Well, I don't know. I'm thinking
I'm
top of the line.
Go ahead,
but now you expect her not to shit all over the place, to do this, do that. I say this because if you bring me in the gate 50-50, I done got comfortable with that. That's what I'm used to. Now you want to throw it on me to pay all the bills? You can't do that. Set your standards coming through the door. Tell him what it is up front. Don't change on him. Because that's what y'all do.
Unless he's not in a position.
That ain't changing, Zooty.
That's not changing on him, because if we're moving together, we've already had other conversations on expectations of what we're going to do. So our 50-50 is, while you're doing your 50-50, you're going to be cleaning whatever you need to do to clean your credit. I'm doing whatever I need to do this. And then once we're in the financial status that he needs to be, then of course you're going to take care of everything.
All right, let me read this. Ebony, honestly, most men I know want to take care of their women. It's the woman that makes it 50-50 because of pride. You better say that. Miss Hunter said the amount of money you make doesn't matter. You have to know how to live within your means. Some people that make 6 figures are still struggling in debt. Lolita said, nah, he a drug dealer. Whoop! Who's a drug dealer?
The person that you said.
He's sitting in their drawers playing bad all day.
Nah, not always. That nigga is a drug user. And she a registered nurse. Now, that's a power couple.
Now,
Henry said, I pay all the bills. My wife works because she chooses to. See, OG, you done did your time. You there. We all hope to get there.
I'm definitely gonna get there. I'm gonna get to where I can take care of everything, and she just works because she wants. Honestly, to add either you're gonna add more animals,
or
Fuck.
I thought that'd be funny, or to go on vacations and shit. But honestly, every relationship should always be 50-50 because it's gonna average out. So there's never gonna be a time to where, well, majority of the time, there's gonna be a time to where you're gonna be doing 70, she may be doing 20. And then you doing 20, I mean 80. I meant to say 80. 80-20. My bad. 80-20. And then there's going to be a time to where she doing 80, you doing 20. You know what I'm saying? At times.
You know when times were simpler? If you really think about it, back in the day when that man brought his check home, gave it to mama gave him some money to last. Just period. Not even just fences. That's when times were simpler. But that's when women were more responsible. Now, you got to have a responsible woman to give her your whole check. If you got, because listen, if you got a solid woman and she's good with the money, you can bring her that whole check. The bill's going to get paid. You still going to be able to get fresh. Kids going to be able to get fresh. Food going to be on the table. You know what I'm saying? It's all about your system. Now, I should be able to give my woman my whole check. And then when it's time to go out, now my wife got the money to treat us. Now she can buy me that thing that I wanted special. You know what I'm saying? It's still our money, but...
So why are you going to say that women aren't responsible?
I didn't say they're not. I said you got to have a responsible woman. Because if I'm giving you my finances, you fucking need to be responsible.
Yes, but they don't do that anymore.
Right about that. Some
they don't come home and give the finances.
No, they do. Sister, stop. I've been having this problem with y'all all night, saying putting everybody in one box. Men still do that.
I didn't say all. I said they don't.
Because I know for a fact, I know a few of my homeboys that don't even touch their paycheck. They don't even see that motherfucker. They got to call and ask, can they do something?
I ain't even going to lie. My wife would wish. Which I wouldn't. Honestly, I probably wouldn't. The only reason why I would have a problem with that is because when it came time for me to buy some shoes or something, she would tell me no.
Hold on. Ingrid said she agreed. Miss Hunter say I want to always pay my way.
You agree with what?
Ebony said, hold on. Lolita said, what happens when you dating someone while living with your parents? So you spoil her, but then y'all move into a place and now your money ain't stretching like it used to, but there's expectations coming in that you were spoiling her. Ebony said, exactly, Buddha. Yes, mine's do, Miss Hunter. I'm responsible. So, Lolita said, Lolita, if he was living with his parents, I don't know. How old is he? Why was he living with his parents?
No, if she was living with her parents, you was spoiling her. You was dating, y'all was spoiling her. She was living with her parents. Y'all moved together. So you want to pay all the bills, but your money ain't like it.
Well, if I already got my own,
you still have the expectations of spoiling her like you was before.
If she moved with him, he already had his own, right? He wasn't living with his parents, and he was spoiling her, so that shouldn't change.
I ain't gonna lie.
And I could spoil you without. It's so easy to spoil a woman.
Not necessarily, because if they move into a bigger place.
Oh no, you gonna hold on. We gonna grind together, or you gonna you got that. There you go. You gotta have compromise.
At some point in time, I'm still thriving.
Therefore, you want her to pay something, right?
No, I want my woman to handle the bare minimum and stack that bread. I want to be in that situation. I'm not in it. But that's what I want. If you got, that's why y'all got to understand. A good woman can make a man's life so much better, but she got to be solid, man.
But we're saying as of now, yes, that's something that you want to do.
And I think these men ain't doing it because y'all ain't the one to do it with. And I'm not saying you personally, but I think that's what it is. When a man is trying to hold his bread and not give his all to you, it's because he's not 100% sure that you're the one he's willing to do that with. Because when a nigga wants you, he going to do everything for you. Understand that. I need you. I'm not going to give y'all all the game now because I don't need my fellas getting mad at me. But a man going to make happen what he want to make happen.
Let me ask you this. Would you, at this point, give your wife your whole paycheck and let her ration it out to you?
Who?
You.
Nigga, I do. Okay. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay. I say, fellas, try it out for
a month and see what happens.
Oh,
And
Ingrid
ladies
says
too.
she agreed. It's not always going to be 50-50.
Yeah, it's never gonna always be 50-50.
Lolita said, nah, she ain't responsible with that money. But I mean, come on, y'all.
I mean, I would definitely. My wife is responsible, but like I said, it's me that would have the issues because she ain't gonna let me buy what I want to buy.
But y'all live. See, understand this. Some people live frugal. Some people live beyond their means, like Miss Hunter said. Now, me, you have to put my wife has to take my money, cause I'm that nigga that's like, oh, the motherfucking joints just came out.
And you gonna buy them?
They $350. What I gotta pay?
I
can put a little
like
something
this,
on it.
like shit.
I can put something on that. Let me get this. So I get a little irresponsible. Now I ain't gonna go blow the rent money or no shit like that. But I will fuck up a bill to get my kids something they want. Like she said in an earlier post. You know, if Tubby come to me saying, Dad, I really want this, and it's a little bill, I feel I could just throw something on it, I'm going to get him what he want. I'm fucked up like that. But that's why your mate has to balance you out.
Yeah.
That's why I need her.
And I'm the same way, because I'm going to tell you, management of money, I am not good at all. I'm not good at all. I ain't even going to lie. So, honestly, shit, y'all got me thinking I need to just fucking let her take over the whole. Well, she got access. She got access to the bank account.
So, do y'all just have one account?
No, we got
separate accounts.
She has an account I don't know about.
We got several accounts, but she has access. This is the thing. She has access to all my shit. I ain't got access to a goddamn thing. I don't want access to none of her shit.
What Miss Hunter said, that's why credit is more valuable than money.
Exactly.
Well, that's why Miss Hunter not going to live where the niggas live at. She not allowed there because she talking about credit. Niggas ain't got credit. That's why she going to move. Nah, she right, though. No, she's 100%. And see, I know she's a good friend of mine, and I know she's a very responsible woman, too. And that's, like she said, credit. That's why we, as men, need a good woman. So when you said that, men wanting to go 50-50 and all that, nah. A man, he wants to have a woman be able to.
Okay, but if he's not in the financial position to be able to pay all of the bills, and she says, let's do 50-50, you have a problem with that?
Yes, I do. I don't want to do 50-50. I want to give you my check. Handle the business.
But if your check can't handle
all business, and I just said that. If I ain't making enough, then we gotta do what we gotta do. But as a man, you have to want to provide. That's all I'm saying.
But again, 50-50 should mean that y'all just holding each other down throughout everything.
Yeah, I mean, if you're talking about outside of money,
no, but we're talking about financially.
And still, financially,
hey, baby, pull my juice out the freezer, please.
Financial still could be.
If you're listening, baby.
If you ain't got it, and I got it, because there was a time to where it's, okay, I lost my job, right? And I still had another job, because for some reason, I don't know, I'm addicted to fucking work, and I can't wait till I get out of this shit. But I had 2 jobs, lost the main one, and so the funds was low. Got another job that wasn't paying as much as the first one. So my wife had to hold it down a little more than what I started out. Then bounced back, got another job. We still was at that, we got back to that 50-50 shit, but then I was like, you know what? Nah. Let me take care of this.
It's in your nature.
Let me take care of this, and you just take care of that. I got the majority. And like I said, I'm really thinking about, I'm contemplating making a power move, but before I make this power move, I want to have some things in place to whereas I can be sustainable.
What up, sis? Thanks for coming in.
Straight, hold everything down, and just work for myself.
So, like, okay, my sister said, I don't have a problem helping financially with our bills. And a good woman's not going to have a problem with that. But I also know my brother, and if I'm wrong, correct me, but as a man, he wants to pay the majority of the bills and provide. A real man wants to do that. It's in his nature.
Let me say this.
Okay, but most of them aren't financially able
exactly.
To.
So once we get to that point, that now if you're gonna say 50-50, say it like that. But just 50-50 off the gate, you pay this, I'm gonna keep this in my pocket. You're never gonna grow. Because if I'm going 50-50 with my wife, if I'm paying this and she paying that, and I'm keeping my rest and she keeping her rest, when are we growing? When are we growing? We're going to stay stagnated. We're not going to grow.
But that's why we said, no one said why you're married. We said
period.
Single.
Regardless.
Well, if you're single, listen.
You're
if you're
single, but if you're dating.
Right, and if you date, and see, that's why I get into this. I said something last week, and me and Ebony always get into it about this. This is what we have fun at. So I always say, if you're not married, you're single. And Ebony eats me up when I say that, right? But I don't mean that disrespectfully. I mean that by saying, when you're not married, you can walk away, no strings attached, roll over, ain't got nothing to worry about the next day. Just keep on trucking.
That's not necessarily true, though.
When you're married, you can't do that.
That is true. When you married,
how is that not necessarily true?
People buy property when they're single and dating.
Nah, smart people don't. Who that? See, that's why you get 50-50. Because you talking this 50, you sound 50-50.
People buy
You gonna go buy a house with a nigga you ain't married with?
Yes, somebody has bought. I'm not saying I personally, but yes.
Well, guess what?
I mean, no, I get what she's saying. There have been people who bought houses while they were dating in relation because they didn't think
I ain't buying no house with no woman I'm just dating.
Yeah, but they didn't think that the relationship was gonna end. And then when it does, it's like, oh, I fucked up. So to save your
all the time,
to save that fuck up.
Let's go even deeper. When you're married, you have ties that you don't have when you're single. Okay, I can walk away from you as a girlfriend. I can wake up and say, I don't want this shit no more. Goodbye, and I can block you. I don't owe you shit. You don't owe me shit. No nothing. But when you're married, and I wake up and say, I don't want this shit no more. Oh, we got to go to court. We got to pay fees. We got to. I got to make sure you don't steal my social. I mean, it's a whole lot going on.
And then
married is a different life. That's all I mean.
The process is a bitch. You gotta be separated for
Lolita
separated for a year.
Oh.
What she say?
Hold up, Ebony. Oh, hold on. I don't want to miss nobody.
Good.
Shauna said, if you're not married, you're definitely single. Ebony says, but there are strings attached. I'm close to his kids, family. Okay, now I get you on that, Ebony. I get you on that. And you're not going to just walk away from them kids. Now, those are emotional attachments. I get it.
Emotional and
so Lolita said, that's why people, and I hear on this, that's why people don't get married, because y'all doing everything while just dating. Ebony said, but that's selfish. That ain't me. That's real.
Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free?
Now some men may think that. I don't believe in why buy the cow when I can get the milk for free.
That's you.
I would.
But it's a lot of these motherfuckers that do. Like, all right, if I ain't got to them, that's why you got a lot of women that put niggas in. Give niggas.
But you know what, Ebony? Let me say this, Ebony.
That's something.
I think in your situation, and correct me if I'm wrong, Ebony, y'all are embedded and have been together for a while and have that type of attachment, well, you might as well be fucking married. Now, that's a different type of relationship.
They common law problem.
Yeah, I'm talking boyfriend, girlfriend. We ain't really that deep. But
no, we didn't say that. We said dating.
Yeah, that's dating. When you're dating.
They're still dating. They're not married.
Nah, but they a little more than dating. That's deeper than dating. You see what I'm saying?
It's still dating.
I can't say that. When we together and we invested, but we not married, that's deeper than dating. That's why I feel you might as well be married. That's just my opinion, though. Now, yeah, you definitely not dating. That's her man. Yeah, 100. Shauna said, I know that I've created hella bills and my hubby holds it down. I help out because I'm not going to keep putting extra financial pressure on him with my sometimes reckless spending. Ms. Hunter said, either you're married or you're not. True, either you're married or you're not, but it is a fine line. So I gotta recant a little bit because me and my lady, and I gotta keep it a stack. So I gotta back a little bit. Me and my woman together a long time before we were married, and we basically did live like we was married. So I gotta take some of that back. I said. Because I was with her for fucking damn near 10 years before we was married.
If you've been together
7 years.
If you are with someone for at least a year or two and y'all living together, now, if y'all separate, nah. But if y'all living together, I mean, who the fuck is gonna live like they're single if you living together? Unless
true,
there is a few that do,
But who the fuck?
Yeah, we was playing house, Miss Hunter. We was playing house.
I mean, there's a few. You know, you got some that they start dating and then they end up breaking up and then they still remain roommates.
But how deep is playing house though, Miss Hunter? Let's go into that. How far? When does it go deeper past playing house? Like once we got our kids involved and your kids know my kids,
or have kids,
or have kids.
Once you have kids,
it's playing house until you got the ring.
Yep.
I don't know. I can't say we playing house if we.
I would agree.
Oh, that's a slippery slope right there, man.
I would definitely agree.
7 years is common law marriage.
Yes, I said 7
legally.
7 years.
Once y'all say I do,
okay. Once you get the ring.
I was gonna say something. I forgot. It was something along the lines of what we were talking about. I forgot. All right, so let me ask this question: what's more fragile, a man's ego or a woman's pride?
Who? A man's ego.
A man's ego.
A man's ego is most fragile.
Yes.
And Juice, Julio Papi, as y'all know him, Juice. He gave the perfect answer to that. He said it's a man's ego because man is, I want to say, built to protect and nurture and all that. And I agree with him 100%. That's the perfect answer. A man's ego is definitely more sensitive. And Damo said something that I didn't agree with. Damo said a woman's pride. And I said, hell no. And I say that. Go ahead, say what Damo said.
So Damo said.
What'd you say?
Let's start with Juice said the male ego because it's there to protect the feelings.
That's right.
Well, yeah, I totally
That's
agree.
right. And what Damo say?
A woman's pride, sure. A man can be hurt, but a woman swallowing her pride is damn near impossible for them to do.
And that's such a lie. What I say to him when he said that? When he said women swallow their pride every day, Jack.
You said, I gotta disagree, bro. They will swallow a lot and accept and tolerate way more than us.
Women tolerate way more than a man ever will.
A woman will definitely tolerate way more than we will because it's like
because y'all are dumbasses.
And y'all know it. But y'all know it.
Every 5 seconds.
No, our ego is just a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Y'all just have to stroke some of y'all egos just to like.
Nah, that's what get me about a woman knows she need to stroke a man's ego, but they won't. Y'all say shit, but don't do the shit. What is up with that?
But that's the first.
What's wrong with y'all black women?
But that's the first thing that a woman does. That's the first thing that a woman does. A woman goes after a man's ego when they're hurt.
Yes. They attack him low. They hit him where it hurts.
No.
Go ahead and start. Go ahead with the lies. You know it's about to start growing.
Look, but a woman scorn, you better run the fuck away. That's what Lolita said.
Like shit. But it don't even matter. She could be. You could have said something that pissed her off or upset her, and the first thing 9 times out of 10 she's gonna do
is throw it in your face.
Throw it in your face, or to hit below the belt.
No.
If she quiet, like the song say, if she quiet, you better watch the fuck out.
No.
I think it's just a woman, period.
No.
It all depends on the woman you got.
I don't get loud. I get very direct.
Look at your face right now. She's fucking lying. Y'all can't see this face on the screen she making. Go ahead.
No, I get like very direct. And I try not to, because I know how fragile you guys' egos are. So I try not to go below the belt with certain comments. But if I get quiet, I just get quiet.
Lolita said we stroke y'all ego every time we say you're cute.
Damn.
Ebony said we are mentally stronger than men, and I want to go deeper into that, Ebony, on why I think that. I do believe that. Lolita said when we say that you the best we ever had, stroking your ego, I never will ask a woman that. Never. I don't want to know. Fuck it. I know you're used goods. I know that booty been beat black and blue, so I don't want to know. It's mine now, and while I'm here, that's all that matters.
Me and my wife.
I'm not getting into that.
Me and my wife.
Sharice, hold up. Sharice, most women will, but it is some of us that will not hit below the belt. Let that man be a man. Go ahead, Lolita. Go ahead.
Now, me and my wife started talking about the past, because I can handle that shit. That shit past, whatever.
What past? Other men?
Just sexually.
Fuck no.
That conversation pissed me off within 5 seconds.
Yes.
I was like, you know what? Stop. Fuck that. Stop.
I can't have that conversation. Because the moment I think about my woman giving another man some head, I don't want to be with her no more. I might want to kill you. That's the worst. Ladies, The worst thing you could do is suck another dick.
But we will be quick to talk about our shit.
Yes, but you can't handle.
Who?
A lot of men will be
Are
quick
you
to
crazy?
talk about their shit.
Men will
I
talk
never
about,
talk about.
You can't handle. Your
I
wife.
never talk about my
can't.
past sexual experiences
I
with
thought
my
I
woman.
could, but I can't. No, I don't want to know that. I don't never want to know about that shit.
Y'all never talked about like fantasies. Where, like,
I never
But fantasies is something different.
No, it's about
Ho,
stuff
wait a
you've
minute.
done.
You talk about previous sexual encounters with your man or woman?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
I might not want to sleep with you for a month if you tell me about another nigga
Now, but
hitting that.
let me read.
It may have been like a certain place or like
Ew.
So you've
Nah, I
never
don't-
talked about anything?
No.
Real quick, let me read this though, cause we ain't seen her in a while. She be trying to make it, but she be missing it. But since we was kind of going off the comments, I'm gonna go off Nikki's comments. So Nikki said, "I'm going to say his ego, cause when I'm tired, I just it went away. I just walk away and call it quits. I don't require vengeance or closure, and I definitely don't carry the nonsense to the next relationship." So I just had to put Nikki's comment out there.
Okay, so Lolita said when we say I read that. Sharice, most women will, but it's some of us that will not hit below the belt. Never give body counts, Shauna said. Sharice said, I don't have those conversations because I know how men are. Thank you, Sharice. You're a smart black woman. Lolita, all I know is the best turn on is when he handles his business in an argument with another man. She's toxic. Yeah. But there you go. Toxicity is a motherfucker. Y'all don't be feeling me though. Lolita said it turns her on when she see her nigga cussing another nigga out, handling his business, handling it for her. Ebony said if he acts, I'm going to tell him, but I'm not going to just bring it up. Lolita, if he knocks another nigga out for me, oh yeah, turn on. That's right. Little toxicity.
That's what. Hold up, but that's what a man is supposed to do. You supposed to cuss another nigga out for.
I mean, it depends on the situation, but
no.
a little toxicity goes a long way. But again, I don't want to know about nothing you did before
I'm not
me.
gonna willingly give you the information.
It's
but
bad
if you
enough
ask
I
me,
know
yeah.
you got dick before me. That's bad enough.
So if she asks you, you wouldn't tell her anything?
If she asks me what?
Anything.
If she asks me, I'll tell her. But she better not volunteer shit to me. Because I'm walking out that door. I didn't ask you shit. I'll give you whatever you want to know. But don't reciprocate that shit. For real. Mike, let's keep it a stack. You laying there. And your wife started talking to you. No disrespect, Miss.
Go ahead, no, go ahead.
And your wife starts saying, I've had my back blown out a few times before you.
I answered this question already. Hell nah.
That shit's gonna fuck you up.
Like I said, we tried to have that conversation, and because I ain't gonna lie to you, me just not being conscious, I'll say certain shit.
I think it just depends on. Can I finish? The person.
I'll say certain shit, and I think about it later, like, damn, I shouldn't have said that. That she don't need to know all that.
Yeah.
So I tried to be open, and she started talking, and she got probably mid-sentence of third sentence. All right, that's enough. Okay.
I get skeptical when a new move come in the bedroom. I gotta blink back like, oh, maybe she just thought of this. She'll just learn this. Be calm. Yeah. I don't want no new moves. I done been with you too long. You better keep them old tricks.
Had that situation.
You bring a new move up in here after 30 years, I'm busting upside your head.
Unless we need to talk about it first.
Yeah, you better warn me.
Spicy, and you don't want to try nothing new.
She better tell me she just watched Real Sex and want to try it off that. Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it on the buck. I had a woman try some new shit, and then a week or two later found out the bitch was cheap.
I mean, see, it is what it is. But here we go. Yeah, I don't want to know either. Ebony says I always feel safe when I'm with him. That always turns me on. I love hard niggas. To find out you married to community dick is a turn off. Imagine to find out if you married to some goddamn community pussy.
Exactly.
That's even worse of a turn off.
And everybody has a past.
If he has a dick pic in his phone, it's a turn off. Go ahead, girl. I hear you. Absolutely. Miss Hunter, we gotta reserve some things. Look here. understand this. We've been together a long time. You can bring a new trick here and there, but you do some shit off the wall, I'm checking. I'm checking. I'm checking.
All right, so I'm gonna go on for this one. This is something that Queen Lady brought up. Going back to your ex is like reheat Popeye's biscuits.
Ooh, you
If
can't
the
reheat a
nosy man.
Popeye's biscuit.
If
What
the
if you had a
nosy
good
man.
ex, though?
So can you go back to an ex and expect for it to work?
Fuck yeah, you can.
I guess that kind of goes
It
off.
depends.
That kinda
I'm
goes
married
off
to
of
my
the-
ex.
Yeah, I'm about to say it depends on the situation.
You're not married to your ex? Or y'all been together ever since?
We've been together ever since.
Okay, I thought y'all had split up too. Yeah, I'm married to my ex.
I told you my shit was quick, nigga. 2 weeks of phone conversation.
Wow, that's what's up.
Wow.
2 weeks of phone conversation. That very first night, I told her we gonna be together. I told her, and then it was. Let me see. So September, October, November, December, January. I think we moved. We moved in together in February.
The ex usually be the most toxic torch junk. So sometimes you gotta go backwards to go forward.
I don't think I could go backwards.
I went back and then it didn't work.
Yeah, I don't think I can go
I'm
back.
like,
Look, she say I'm with my ex. This ain't new for us, right? I mean, sometimes that ex is the
Sometimes
one.
it can be depending on how far you go, but then too it could be a lot with maturity. So if you got an ex that you dated 20 years ago, and then you meet up, or 20 years ago you meet up again,
Down the line.
and
Would you do
it
that?
comes out to be something different because you both matured, you both know how to handle things. So it definitely could depend on what you broke up about and shit like that.
Shout out to the commanders. Shout out to the commanders.
what?
Now,
Shout out to the commanders.
Yeah. Lost,
shout out that they
okay.
lost to my Giants.
Hey, when you?
I'm sorry to my Eagles.
You know, I'm a Giants
Who
fan.
my Eagles,
I root for them when they're not playing my Giants, but they lost again.
Who has the
Whatever.
better record?
So look, let me ask
Who
y'all
has
this.
the better-
Let me
who has
ask
the
y'all
better
this.
record?
Have you ever? Hold up, Lolita said, "I'm not going backwards anymore. I'm not going forward either. I'm just
Where you
collecting
going?
cats." She said, "I'm just collecting cats."
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah,
right,
you
Ebony
should've said
Redskins
checks.
for life.
You should
So
have said
look,
checks.
when going backwards, it has to be a reason to go backwards. You gotta feel it. You gotta know you going backwards for a reason, and it gotta be more than just for the sex. Because if you just go backwards for the sex, you're gonna fail every time. So it gotta be more than the sex,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, definitely.
I agree. I agree.
Definitely. It definitely does.
Like being a single black woman. Let me ask you this. Or a single black man.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
What do you honestly want from a man at the end of the day? If you had to wrap it up, and I know you can't do this, ladies, don't get me wrong, but if you could try to speak for all the black women, I know that's a lot of pressure, but if you could try to speak for all the black women in the world, what do you want from a man at the end of the day?
We
I
want
want to
someone
see these
that's
comments.
we want someone that is honest, loyal,
Oh, she said honesty off the break.
someone that is family oriented,
Mm-hmm.
that is, for myself, I'll say adventurous,
Mm-hmm. Adventurous.
educated.
What do you consider educated?
You can hold a conversation.
Hey, you
with
can
me.
fucking read and write. You ain't reading Rainbow like you over there.
You
I mean,
can-
because
you can-
some
you can
people-
hold- you
some
can
people
hold
be
a
good tonight.
conversation because you don't necessarily have to have gone to college to
That's
be
what I
considered
wanted to find
educated.
out. Yeah, because a lot of people,
So
some people feel that way.
No.
Like if you haven't went to
I
college,
mean,
you're
if
not
I can
educated.
take you to any place, I can take you into any setting, and you blend in properly. We could be in the street. Someone that is very protective,
Okay.
and that's it.
Okay. So with everything you said, now I'm gonna read some of these. I'm glad you said
Yeah, I
that.
was about to say, go
So
ahead.
off the break, Lolita said honesty. Off of with you. That's it. Lolita said because niggas just be lying for no reason and can make money. Ebony said loyal, straightforward, family oriented, and loving.
Mhm.
That's all y'all want at the end of the day.
Yes. Yes.
So let me ask y'all this.
Mhm.
What are you willing to give to receive that? And I want you to be, before you answer this, I want you to really answer honestly. Are you willing to love, honor, obey to receive that?
Of course. Like, to me, even y'all can say I can be very dominant for a female. But yes, if someone's giving me all of those things, I will definitely be willing to submit, and because you're supposed to be the head of the household, so you're supposed to be able to take care of things, and you've shown me that you can do this. So with being all those things, you show me that you can take care of it, and I can go ahead and lay my burdens down. That's all most Black women want, is someone to show us that you can do it.
Cherie said loyal, respectful, honest, loving, and can touch me and make me feel out of this world. God damn, you asking for a lot. Lolita said, I'm willing to be with him because that's a lot. Miss Hunter said she wants everything. Okay. Now, I'm going to try to answer for the brothers. Now, fellas, help me out. I know ain't many of y'all on here, but help me out. All we want is a woman to be solid. And when I say solid, don't be out here hoeing, getting and jumping in niggas' DMs, all that. We want her to be respectful. Respect me as a man, because I'm going to respect you as a woman. Know what to say out your mouth, because that Black woman mouth is a motherfucker. I'm going to tell you one thing, and I'm going to say this to you as a Black woman, and to all y'all Black women. It's certain little things you should never say to your man.
Like what?
You should never tell your man to shut up. You should never tell your man to shut up. No, you should never tell your man, call him a bitch. Those are two things right there. Never call him a bitch, never tell him to shut up. And he should never put his hands on you. Nah. Fuck no. Sometimes you gotta tell a bitch to shut up. It's like, I'm just playing. I'm just playing, y'all. See, I could be a comedian. I could be a comedian. You see, I got the bam.
I was supposed to say that. I'm the one that always say the ignorant shit.
But no, I want a woman to respect. We want a woman to respect us, to respect our position as a man. If we're being that man, if we're coming home and we're giving you our all and doing what we're supposed to do, respect us 100%. Keep your mouth. Don't have that sharp mouth. Because if I won't let a man talk to me a certain way in the street, what make you think you got the right to talk to me a certain way? And that's where women push buttons at.
So why do a lot of men allow that though?
Allow it?
Yes.
What am I supposed to do? Beat you like I'm? Because if a nigga say a certain thing to me in the street, I'm gonna whoop his ass. I can't do that to you as my woman.
So okay, so let me rephrase that. And this is having a conversation with a few of my guy friends and just another conversation to have with this kid in the lift. A lot of y'all good men allow toxic women to talk to y'all like shit, treat y'all like shit, do everything, and y'all will ride for them. And then the one person that does for you, uplift you and everything else, then y'all are quick to push that off.
No. I'm gonna tell you something. A man at the end of the day, he wants respect. At the bottom line, he wants respect, and if he's giving it, he deserves it. If that man ain't whooping your ass,
but what if he's not
certain
getting
things you shouldn't.
Y'all don't leave.
Some do, some don't. Sometimes a man just don't leave out of sheer complacency, just like a woman don't leave. But like I will never. Like first of all, when my wife having girl time and the girls come over and all that shit, I'm not all sitting in their face, all in their conversation. I go in the room. She got to call me back out the room like, why you ain't have to leave? Da, da, da. You know what I'm saying? I know my place as a man. I know, and yeah, it is a place. I know people don't like hearing that, but everybody has a place. There's certain things I'm not supposed to do, and there's certain things a woman ain't supposed to do.
I'm glad you said that, because that brings me to another topic. And that's something that what do I always get in trouble for?
Gender roles.
No, yeah, but then it was something else that I was saying, and I was getting in trouble. But anyway, I want to go into boundaries. So
boundaries.
That's sensitive for boundaries. So should boundaries be set in a relationship, and how do you respect them?
Yes.
how do you maintain the respect of those boundaries? Now, what type? So you say yes, boundaries should be set in a relationship, right?
It depends on what that is. It could be something that is triggering for someone. You can't really say anything specific because everybody's different. So it could be something like, say, for instance, something's triggering for me that happened in my past, and I say I don't want you doing A, B, and C.
Okay, I see.
Hold on, Lolita said something, and that's the first time, Lolita, you said something I can't agree with. So men want someone that brings all that beautiful as hell. Lolita, no. The average man, and this is no disrespect to any married men at all, but the average man is not married to his type.
So you're not married to your type?
Again, the average man, and when I say type.
So is that why, like, I see a lot of men with women that are homely looking and they're married?
Yes, you know why? Because them homely women know their fucking place and they respect the game.
I'm like, these women know my 500
No,
pound
don't do
lifestyle.
that. Don't do that. I'm not saying that, Mike. But what I mean is, you don't know how many times you will hear women say, you ain't never had a woman say that to you?
What?
Like, see your lady and be like, I didn't see you with her. I don't see you with her.
Yeah, I've had a woman say that.
Exactly.
Because they're complete opposite.
No, that's not why. It's not.
No, I'm talking about in the past, not.
Yeah,
yeah.
Well,
no.
Women.
I went to the doctor's one time, and the nurse was. I was like, yeah, my wife. I was joking, being stupid. I was like, yeah, my wife goes here too or whatever. She said, what's your wife name? I told her. She was like, I can't see that. And it's mostly, honestly, I'm gonna tell you why. Because
he said, I bet she didn't look like that when he married her. No, what do you mean? Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Now you go, but with me and my wife, she's conservative.
Yeah, I'm not saying we got ugly wives or men marry ugly women. I'm saying most men don't end up marrying that joint. Not saying he couldn't get that joint, but most men don't end up marrying that fat video
vixen
type joint.
Worth shit.
Yeah, it don't happen.
Ain't worth shit, but no.
A man usually marries down to earth, beautiful to him. That's what I should have said. I should have finished it because I know a lot of y'all probably like, oh, that's fucked up. Yeah. Nah, I don't mean it like that. But we don't, when we settle down to get married, yeah, it's different. We can look past a lot of shit.
Because most of the time, them bad joints that we want, we just want to fuck.
And then when you fuck them, you find out that they really fucked up in the head.
Because they missing some shit that you really want. Like I said, my wife is conservative. She's proper, you know.
Look, Ebony, real shit. See, Ebony, I gotta respect Ebony. That's why I fuck with Shorty. Every relationship I've been in, bitches ask why you with her. So she know what I mean.
Yeah.
Or get turned down by them. Lolita, cut it out. You know, it's easy to get a bad junk nowadays. Bad junks is a dime a dozen. And I need women to understand that.
All you need is a flash a little cash.
All you need is a little bit of
cash.
And you ain't even got to do that. All you got to do is just be on your shit. Because they know he's so much down low and fuck boys out here.
Yeah,
if they know you a real one, they latch on real quick.
But you can't take them to Cheesecake Factory.
Shit, yeah, you can.
But you
the
can't
bad ones don't mind going to Cheesecake. It be the man, all right, Jones, that don't want to eat Olive Garden and shit. I was just fucking with you. I was fucking with you.
So let's go back.
Let's go. Forgetting, I'm a food. I grew up around.
No, I know. So I told you Olive Garden was my first date.
Her daddy was a chef. Her daddy was a chef.
I feel like men don't marry who they desire. They marry who they need. There you go, Sharice. Real shit. Not who they just need, though. Who they love. It's who they love, too. But yeah,
not even
what
need.
Balances them. What they need.
Exactly. Not even
yes,
need.
What
just
balances them out.
And what makes them
equal
better.
Yoke to them.
I would hope that a woman, and same thing for women. Women, 9 times out of, well, I'm not even going to say 9. I'm going to say 75% of the time, they don't marry.
They don't have that option, bro.
What?
Don't get it twisted. I'm going to keep that shit a stack. Women don't have the option of who they're going to marry. Women fuck who they want. Men marry who they want. And that's what it is. You can
Go
look
deeper
at me
into that.
crazy as you want.
I'm not the one getting in
Women
trouble this
don't
time.
have an option to marry who they want to marry. Because I'm sure my wife want to marry Method Man. Method Man don't want my woman. The fuck? That's it. We're going to call a spade a spade. Women don't have the option. You might want to marry Idris Elba. But
That's
you,
my wife.
Idris Elba don't want you.
That's my
But
wife.
that goes both ways.
No, it don't. That's
You
what I'm
may
telling
But
you.
you may want to marry Kim Kardashian. She doesn't want to marry
But
you.
I can get a Kim Kardashian though.
No, you can't.
Yeah. That's what I'm telling you. Realistically. Come on, Mike. Speak that shit. We being real. Women don't have that same option. Y'all really don't.
You taking over my role. Thank
He
you. I
ain't met me
appreciate it.
yet. Don't be a
Exactly.
hater. Shit. If Method Man,
I'm like,
if Method Man want my wife, you have a
My
motherfucker.
wife, we done
Give me the
something
check.
My wife wants
Say
to do,
nah.
my wife wants to do it off of Queen Sugar.
She likes the guy off Queen
ooh,
Sugar.
yes.
Yeah.
He's
She wants to do it
obtainable.
off
He's
Queen
basic.
Sugar.
He's basic.
He's very
You
boring.
talking about Ralph Angel?
Yes.
I don't know this. I don't know the
Man,
all
it's
I
a
know
million
is
of them
the
niggas.
nigga was in the DC movie. He was in the movie.
I'm being
DC
very
movie.
open tonight, which I never do. Don't take this all in. This is some shit I talked to my therapist about.
Who said that?
She must got that good tequila over there.
Who
We
said that?
found out Ebony got that good tequila.
All right. So what are some of the parameters that are set in a relationship, or boundaries that are set in a relationship?
Boundaries.
That's what I said. You can't really.
It is
Put
boundaries.
anything.
Just the fuck you can. Boundaries.
lie.
Respect.
Yeah.
Respect me. I'ma respect you. Clean your ass. Get that motherfucking box up and that dick up when I want it, from man on woman. Both of y'all. It gotta be boundaries.
I mean, honestly, I think the boundaries in our relationship is just more so the most expected.
Don't cheat.
Not
That's
to
right.
cheat, not to
Something like
cheat.
the-
Not to cheat. Pretty much, I would say no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? You can't disrespect. Even though disrespect, I think, in a heated argument can happen in any.
But see, that's
should
it.
not,
That's
though.
it.
But it
That
shouldn't.
means it's a problem. If you don't love me when you mad, you don't love me. If you could say certain things to me when you mad that you wouldn't say to me when you not mad, we got a problem in our relationship.
So
And you need to fix it.
So my
Can it be
question
fixed?
No,
to
it
you
can't be
is,
fixed.
Why can't it be fixed?
It can't.
Why can't
If you will disrespect me,
But what do you call disrespect?
like
Give me an example.
like if you say, you's a motherfucking, you ain't shit, I should have never da-da-da-da-da-da-da, we need to be done. If you can go to saying that type shit to me, we know. Ain't
what
no
if
fixing
What
it.
if it was some shit that you did?
Fuck what I
It don't
did.
matter how.
So what I did determines how you truly feel or how you
So-
feel at that moment.
Yeah, it
What's
don't
the
matter.
difference?
It don't matter what
but
you did. You
listen.
should never disrespect,
Yeah,
and that
come
goes
on now.
both ways.
So, but what if what he did was disrespectful? And
Lolita?
the thing is what if she says that and then comes back and be like, you know what, babe, I was angry. I
Fuck
apologize.
no.
So
You're
not
a
going to-
piece of shit. And you said what you meant. Lolita said, once some lines are crossed, it's no coming
So
back.
you can't forgive people?
Yes,
There's
you
no
can forgive.
forgiveness?
I can forgive you for a lot of things. We can forgive infidelity. We can forgive a lot of things. Some people. I ain't going to say everybody can because everybody can't. But when you say certain shit and you mean that shit, nah.
But how do you know they
Do you
mean
think?
Because you ain't going to
Because they
say
said
it if
it
you
was
don't mean
angry.
it.
No, I think some women.
No, if you
some
say
women
out of
just say
anger-
shit just to say it, just
If
to
a woman say, fuck
piss
you,
you
you
off.
ain't shit, I wish I would have never met your motherfucking funky ass. You don't do this. Your mama ain't shit. Da-da-da-da. When she get into all that shit, that's what she been wanting to say.
All right, so let me ask you this.
No,
So that's all.
Words can't be taken back.
That's
That's
So
true.
true.
if you love me and because you are mad, that's right, Sharice. I feel
Now,
Sharice 100%.
now that's been said, right? That's been said. You make up, you get over it, but will the relationship ever still be the same?
No. Lolita said, I mean everything I yell. You see?
Yeah.
That's a woman for
Can
you.
you get the relationship back to where it was if those lines are crossed?
No.
You the one that say.
Oh,
yeah.
Ingrid. Okay, Ingrid asked a good question. She said, so infidelity is not worse than disrespectful? No, it is disrespectful. They're on the same line.
level.
But infidelity has a meaning behind it. Something happened. Something that And this is if it's from the male or the female side. You just don't go fuck somebody to fuck them when you love somebody else.
What if somebody did? Getting drunk one night at the bar.
Oh yeah, you a hoe. You a hoe.
And you did it.
Yeah, you
so
a
that's
hoe.
disrespect. And
yeah, you're a hoe.
And if she say whatever she says to you out of anger, then you don't think that you should.
Miss Hunter, I should be able to speak my truth. Yeah, speak your truth, but then we're done after that. And if your truth is you hate me, I'm this and that, why are you with me?
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
Because of the situation that you put her in. So therefore, she has the right to be angry.
Yes, you have a right to be angry, but to say certain things.
Or call you a bitch, or call you out your name, all that shit. That's some
I'm
fucking
angry
shit.
at the moment. I'm angry.
But if
so when I say your mama ain't shit, something happened.
But if you speaking your truth, then that's how you feel.
See, that's
not speaking your
disrespectful.
truth. She's speaking out of anger. So if she comes back and apologize, then that clearly says she's not speaking her truth. She's speaking out of anger. If she comes back and say, you know what, I had to check myself. I was angry. I was upset.
So
I
guess
apologize.
what? So
then you still say, oh, fuck
no,
me.
let her finish.
No.
Go ahead.
So how
all
do
right.
you say that?
So if I come to you, I'm mad. Now I need y'all women to think. We have an argument. I'm mad. And I say, fuck you then, bitch. And go tell your bitch ass father. I really think your father's a bitch ass nigga. I really think that. So now you know. Even if I come back and say, baby, I'm sorry for calling your father a bitch ass nigga. But I really do think he a bitch ass nigga because I said it. Do you get where I'm coming from?
I get where
you're coming from.
So, did I say that because I was mad? Or did I say that because I really feel like that?
No.
Both.
No, don't say no.
Both.
Answer the question.
Both. But we gave two different situations.
But I still really feel like
I
that.
feel that situation because that's how you really feel. Hey, real quick.
That's not how you really feel. If I find out that you cheated on me with some little skank hoe that you met at the bar.
Hey, real quick.
Go ahead. Let me say one more thing.
Go ahead.
If I say, well, fuck you then, bitch, because your pussy dry, and it was dry last night, and it was dry the night before that, and you had some shit. And then I turn around and say, baby, I'm sorry. You know that pussy good. Is your pussy still good?
I'm like, it's still good.
No, but it ain't. It ain't.
No, but then she gonna say, it's all good. I'm gonna go give it to somebody that feel it's good.
Exactly. But understand, once he says it, he meant it. Once she says it, she meant it. That's all I need y'all to know.
I would say, no, there are some times where someone can say something to you and cause you to say some shit just to hurt them deeper than what they've hurt you. So I'm going to say that.
Facts. If you say mean shit like that, nah. Why would you want to be with a person who thinks that? Yeah. And Ms. Hunter, I agree. Speak your truth. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Speak your truth all day, but don't expect that truth to be reciprocated properly. If your truth is that, then why are you there?
The truth is,
see, some women want to be able to talk to you like a bitch. See, you got some women that feel they gotta be.
Yeah, I know.
They want to be able to bitch that nigga.
Those are those women
until they get their motherfucking head knocked off.
Those are those women that are dominant.
Said in a different. You said what?
You got some overly dominant women.
You do got overly dominant.
I'm about to say because I'm dominant, but I'm never going to disrespect my dude.
No, I'm asking, are we good with that or no? No, I'm asking, are we good with that or no?
Because I'm not married to them.
I'm
married to him. No, I get that. I get that, Miss Hunter. You're not married to them, but you're married to him. But where's the respect level at, though? That's all I'm saying. Like, it can get deep. I don't think no man wants a woman, and I'm not saying you. I don't think no man, well, I don't know. For me, ain't no woman gonna sit there and call my mama a bitch, a hoe, this and that, and I don't call her mama that. You know what I'm saying? No, we're not playing like that. Or I'm calling her daddy this and that. I don't disrespect no matter what. No matter how I feel. I'm not going to disrespect your mom, your dad, your cousin.
Family members.
No, just anybody. Even for you. I'm not going to call you certain names just because I'm mad at you. And if that's my truth, then damn, that's kind of fucked up.
And if you're doing that shit, you need to work on it. Stop. All right.
Stay away from that type.
It's time.
They'll get you locked up. That's right, Henry. You damn right. You damn right.
It's time for Miss Zooty's Bottom Line.
All right. Hey, you guys. Remember, you got Miss Zooty's Bottom Line. So the first email is called Dating with Baggage. What's up, Ms. Judy? I'm a 42-year-old man living in New York City. I recently met this beautiful woman at work. We work in the same building, but not the same company. We started out with some friendly banter, and in passing, we started out with some friendly banter and passing. Then one day, we was on the elevator alone. She made the first move by asking me if I was single and for my number.
Ooh.
We've been having a great time together. We're not sexually involved, but we hang out, talk on the phone all night like teenagers, and we started calling each other pet names. We're not in a committed relationship at all, just taking things slowly and getting to know each other. One night after dinner, before she got out the car, we kissed. Then she started pulling on my pants and things got extra heated.
She's
I
nasty.
stopped her.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I stopped her and told her that was all she was going to get until I knew she was ready. I kissed her one more time and then let her get out of the car and walked her to her door. I really like this woman. Like, really like her. I can see her being I can see her being the one if things continue the way that they're going. The only issue that I have is that I need your help. How do I let this woman know I have HSV too? I'm on medication, so I barely get flare-ups. I know something you should share with people before sexually intimate with them. So many people are uneducated about herpes, and I'm willing to share everything I know. But I don't know how to initiate the conversation about it without being looked at as dirty. How do you suggest I bring up this conversation? Peace.
That's a sticky one.
Hey, tell her. I'm a be like this, man. I'm gonna tell you straight up and down, bruh. Cause this is a guy, right? I heard right.
Yeah.
Bruh, you got to tell her, because the worst thing you could do is sleep with that woman and then tell her. Let her know up front. Give her some education. Sit her down. Take her out and be like, listen, I'm really feeling you. Seem like you feeling me too. But I need to tell you something. I have HSPD 12. No, I'm not trying to be funny. I just didn't know what the number was. I have HSPD 12, and this is some education and some literature on it. And we can safely be together, and you won't have to worry about this. But if you don't, I respect it. That's what you do to a woman you care about. Not to these hoes. Pass that shit on, my nigga. Stupid. That's my bottom line.
So I'm gonna say on that note, definitely let her know, because honestly, you could just be wasting time. If you let her know and she doesn't understand, or she's just not willing to go there, because it's gonna get worse if you tell her later she's not willing to go there. She's like, I can't deal with it. Then let her go so you can move on and find somebody that will be willing to accept you.
But what if
it. That's my bottom line. Go ahead.
No, so I definitely think he needs to let her know sooner than later.
What do you say? But what if he?
No, because you're like, you said what?
No, you were saying, but what if he?
No, go ahead, Judy. Don't listen to him.
I'm not going to cut him off today.
Go ahead.
No, so definitely let her know sooner than later. What's going on, because if she give her, like Buddha said, give her literature, give her time to kind of process that, because clearly you guys been talking for a while and you didn't bring it up, so that's gonna be a thing for her. You have to let her go. You made that option.
Could you be in a relationship coming in the gate knowing that he has HSPD 12?
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think so.
How about you, Mike?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think so. I mean, I would have to do the research and see if, the medication, if I could safely have sex with her without contracting it, then
fuck the research. My bad. It happened to you. I'm sorry. I can't sign up for this shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Usher got HSPD 12, don't he?
Yeah, I think they say.
Yeah. It's like you can't get rid of it.
Michael Vick, Usher.
Don't say that about Michael.
I mean, that's what they say.
But
yeah, Miss Hunter got a point. She may swing on you. You kissed her without telling her first.
yeah.
Damn, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
But I don't think you could get
That's
it from
true.
kissing unless they got a sore or something.
But
around
Ebony
it.
I thought
said,
you could
honestly,
get
I'm not
sores
with it.
on your mouth.
I mean,
Yeah.
a flare up. You can
Yeah.
only get it
Get a
when they're
flare.
having a flare up. But me, I don't think I could sign up for it. And if you trick me into it, I better have it when you tell me. Because if I got it now, I'm like, all right, fuck it, we together. We both gonna be bumped the fuck up when it happens. But yeah, I'm not gonna purposely sign up for it.
Yeah.
But if you, and then too, like I said,
Would you still be his friend?
Of course, her friend.
To be
I
his
would
friend?
be her
Or
friend.
her friend?
yeah.
And I'd ask her when she
ain't.
ain't flared up, she can get some. Yeah.
So then, if that's the case, you might as well be with her.
No, it ain't. Because when you with somebody, you going.
But you gonna have
You
sex with
might
her
wake up with a
regardless.
flare up. What if the flare up was coming at 12 o'clock and you hit it at 11:50? No.
What if she's over your house and it's the same thing?
Exactly.
No, but it came. You hit it at 11:50. She had the flare
Yeah,
up.
you're right. That's true.
But long as you don't hit it.
Rihanna don't got HS. Rihanna got HSPD 12.
Are you serious?
No, don't say that, Lolita.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. We doing a second one or?
We don't
No,
have time.
we are done. The night is over.
Hey,
So to the brother that
Closing.
got it, just stand firm, bro. Tell
So-
her, stand on your 10. Tell her, you might win, you might lose.
what's your bottom line?
I just said that.
Okay, I just
But-
want to make sure
but-
you got it out.
To continue, you guys remember, if you have anything you want to get off your chest, you want us to have comments about, go on, send me your emails to Ms. Zudi bottom line, which is
Please,
ms.zudisbottomline@gmail.com.
please, y'all, send
So we can
in these
read it out.
anonymous Jones. We don't know who you are. We
I
don't
won't
know,
tell.
and she
Yeah,
won't tell.
I won't tell.
Make
who
up
you
an
are.
email, anything. Send these joints in because I love it. I'm gonna start sending my joints in under anonymous name because
Y'all
I got
can
some
even tell
shit.
me about these guys.
Let
They
me tell
won't
you
know.
about these hoes.
They won't know.
And I'm quite sure my wife won't send an anonymous drink. Most likely.
She sent that HSPD 12
No,
about
she
you.
didn't.
I
No, the fuck she didn't.
gotta go.
I go to the buff. Look, let me say, but I'm glad you said it because make sure y'all getting tested for everything and getting your
Yes.
physicals on a
Yes.
regular basis.
Yes.
Especially for all my folks that's over 40. Make sure y'all getting y'all physicals. I don't give a fuck. Get tested or not. It's up to you. That's your household. But make sure y'all getting y'all physicals so y'all can know early if anything is fucked up with you that you need to correct.
Oh yeah, and fellas, yeah,
Definitely the fellas.
I'm glad
Open
you said
enrollment.
that. Fellas, you don't have to get the finger in your butt no more. I got my prostate checked through my blood. I did not have to get the
That's
finger
what
in my
they
butt.
doing now. They
Now
check
they haven't come up with one with the colonoscopy. You still got to get the tube in your ass at some point, but you ain't got to bend over to the doctor and get molested. Just give them your blood. They can check it now.
All right, so where you gonna be at this week, Zudi? Anywhere?
Oh yes. This Saturday, I will be in Baltimore. I'm doing a pop up in Carroll Park, and then there's one in White Marsh.
When you gonna start doing some pop ups in DC?
She
God
not.
damn.
She's scared.
Like shit.
When
one of
people
them
have
motherfuckers go
pop
jack
ups,
you?
Yeah.
first of all, if I can do a pop up in Baltimore,
Yeah, you can do a pop up in DC.
no, I've done some in DC. I just haven't gotten hit up. People.
We're
But
gonna
I'll come.
create a fucking pop up. I'm gonna sell CIU merch. You gonna sell your Zudi treats, and we gonna pop up in the middle of a parking lot in the Walmart somewhere. No.
Selling dope in
I
Walmart.
don't know about inside the Walmart, but
Brody, you got anything before we end?
Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm going to be at your local library this weekend across from your local dispensary. It's cheaper to fuck with me. No, I ain't got shit going on, but shout out to my commanders. Keep doing your thing, fellas. I'm riding with you. We gonna get through.
No, don't keep doing
Hey,
these things. Stop
and-
losing.
and-
What the fuck is you talking about?
And to all the
Stop
Dwight
losing.
Howard, listen, Howard, you ain't with us no more, so I don't give a fuck. If I find out you was stroking on that man fiddle, You are never welcome back to DC again, Mr. Howard.
Young, he will. We're not gonna get into
You
that.
7-foot fiddler stroker. You get out of here.
I just want to say thanks for y'all. Thanks to all of y'all for tuning in. Thanks for all the birthday wishes from both of us.
Yeah.
We had a great time. Miss Zudi's birthday's coming up soon, so we're gonna make sure we do something special for her. When your birthday?
November 13th.
November
Scorpio
13th.
season.
So what we doing for the 13th? What's popping?
We're gonna plan something nice.
I don't know.
What day is that?
That's a Monday.
She can't plan nothing. You know she got.
We're gonna plan something. We're gonna figure it out.
Ain't shit popping. We'll see her the day after her birthday or something. Somebody I couldn't come out.
Actually,
all right, y'all. We thank y'all for tuning in, man. We out, y'all. Peace.
Oh shit. I have to go home. Fuck home.